the Pledge of Allegiance. So take your right hand and put it on top of your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Friday. It is April the 26th, getting ready to wind down the month of April here. Had some really nice days, some really rainy days. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get right to that Brownsburg weather, starting your day off today. I want to welcome you to our show this morning. We so appreciate you being here. Right now in Brownsburg, Indiana, we have rain, 48 degrees, going to go up to 62. It's a little windy out there. The winds are out of the northwest at 16. Humidity is 95%. That sunrise is at 6:53 and sets at 8:35. Windy, showers passing through at times today. That'll continue on into tonight. Tonight's low dropping to around 40. Saturday, those showers hang around. Could be some thunderstorm activity with a high of 58. Sunday, we clear out for a nice day, a little bit cool, but a high of 58. Monday, that rain comes right back around with a high of 62. We do have flood advisories. The National Weather Service in Indianapolis has extended the flood advisory from Madison County in central Indiana, northwestern Shelby County in central Indiana, Hancock County in central Indiana, northwestern Randolph County in east central Indiana, Delaware County in east central Indiana, northeastern Hendricks County in central Indiana, and Marion County in central Indiana. So bottom line on that is be very careful wherever you're going, wherever you're traveling to. Always be aware of fast rising water. The National Weather Service also extended the flood advisory for Monroe County, Morgan County, Johnson County, northern Knox County, Owen County, southeastern Putnam County, and west central Indiana. So again, be very cautious in your travels. If you see water across the road, be very, very cautious. We want you to get to where you're going to safely. I am Dave C. This is Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg with your Friday morning edition. A U.S. Marine killed in a bombing in Afghanistan will be honored by mourners from across the country at his funeral in New York City, where he was also a decorated firefighter. The casket of Marine Corps Staff Sergeant Christopher Slutman is to leave a Bronx funeral home atop a fire engine case on Friday morning for St. Thomas Church on 5th Avenue. The 43-year-old father of 3 young daughters died on April 8th near Bagram Airfield U.S. military base. A 15-year FDNY veteran Slutman was with ladder 27 in the Bronx. He got a medal for bravery after rescuing a woman from a burning apartment. A native in Newark, Delaware, Slutman also had been a firefighter in Maryland. So, with all honor and respect and our sympathies, Officer Slutman, rest in peace for a job well done. As we always do, we salute all of our canine officers, our first responders, our active military people, and our veterans. Salute to each and every one of you. When you see them today, give them a big thank you. It's the good life. Resort style senior living, carefree senior living, wellness classes, monthly concerts and events, delicious meals. Call 317-271-1020 to schedule a tour. Where? Westside Garden Plaza and Senior Living Community, 8616 West 10th Street, Indianapolis, Indiana. And our quote of the day brought to you by Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter, where advertising is always free, eliminating the chatter, clatter, crap. And our quote of the day: for every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. And that is our quote of the day to get you going on this Friday. In Indianapolis, happening today, both Mike Pence and Donald Trump, president, will be in Indy for the NRA rifle convention. So make sure you keep that in mind. Don't have the exact time on their arrival. That's always kept secret and secure, as they will both be in town. But keep in mind, if you are traveling through Indy today, I'm sure there will be streets blocked off, and I'm sure there will be detours around certain areas. I've been telling you about Men in Action. They're engaged and informed mentors impacting the community by developing positive social behaviors to end all forms of violence, including domestic violence and teen dating abuse. Men in Action is designed to encourage men to build each other up, hold one another accountable, challenge the status quo, and navigate life by being positive role models for our youth and each other. 3 words define them: engage, lead, and inform. Go to shelteringwings.org for more information on joining up with Men in Action. I know I'm a member of Men in Action, and I certainly encourage you to do the same. Congressman Jim Bard's office is partnering with the Library of Congress to offer a training session for volunteers wishing to assist in collecting the oral history of veterans for the Veterans History Project. The mission of the Veterans History Project is to protect, preserve, and make accessible the personal accounts of wartime veterans so future generations may hear directly from them and better understand their selfless service. Veterans, friends, and family members of veterans, and any interested member of the community 16 years of age or older are encouraged to participate. The volunteer training will be 6 to 8:30 p.m. May 14th at the Hendricks County Fairground Conference Complex, 1900 East Main Street in Danville. That'll be in the South Hall. The 2.5-hour training session will provide participants with the skills to properly engage and interview veterans, making them feel most comfortable sharing their stories. Attendees will learn how to prepare for the interview, what equipment to use, where to set the interview, how to ask questions in a respectful manner, and how to properly submit materials to the Library of Congress. Attire is casual and refreshments will be provided. As space is limited, those interested in attending the training should RSVP to Diane Hubbard with Congressman Bard's office at diane.hubbard at mail. Or call the Danville District Office at 317-563-5567. Something great to get involved in for our veterans. And in our tips for the beginning golfer today, hopefully that rain's going to clear out. The links are going to dry out, and you'll be able to get out there and have a great time. Our tip of the day is to just play. The only way to get better is to keep playing. While time at the practice facility is important, nothing replicates playing an actual round. For beginners, choosing the right course and the right time to play is important. Start with courses that have minimal hazards and slope. It's also best to avoid playing at busy times so you've built your skills and confidence up a little bit. So get out there, get those clubs out, and hit the driving range. I myself, my clubs are strictly Walmart and Goodwill, but there's nothing like getting out and watching the squirrels chase your balls around. Do you know Kyle Williams? Well, Kyle Williams had all that roofing. You can call Kyle Williams for a free estimate at 317-460-1191. For shingling, metal, tear-offs, leak specialist, it's all that roofing. 317-460-1191. Licensed, bonded, and insured. Reasonable rates. 5-year workmanship warranty. People are in critical condition and several more hospitalized after a gas leak in a northern Chicago suburb early Thursday morning caused a toxic cloud to linger for several hours. A tractor towing two 2-ton containers of anhydrous ammonia about 4:30 a.m. sustained a leak in one of the tanks, creating a chemical cloud that lingered over Beach Park, a suburb 40 miles north of Chicago. Police say about 24 law enforcement agencies responded to the leak, causing many of them to be hospitalized. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, ammonia is a colorless gas that can cause breathing difficulties, burns, blisters, and is fatal if breathed in high concentrations. Farmers use it to add nitrogen to soil. 37 people were hospitalized after the leak, many suffering breathing problems. 11 firefighters were among those sent to the hospital, and one was listed in critical but stable condition. 3 law enforcement officers were in good condition, and several others were in serious but stable condition. Authorities have not released what caused the leak, but said it was contained within a few hours. During the leak, residents within a 1-mile radius were urged to stay indoors and shut their windows while schools were closed for the day. So again, our first responders out there in action for us. Have you been to the meat shop? Well, you need to get over to the meat shop today, 1221 South High School Road at High School in Washington next to Save-A-Lot. 317-405-9504 is that phone number. Go to themeatshop.com and get great fresh meats today. We have a note here from the Hendricks County Assessor's Office. They will be sending out the 2019 Notice of Assessment of Land and Structures, Form 11, by Monday, April 29th. The assessed value on Form 11 is the starting point for calculating annual property tax payments, which will be due in 2020. This is not a bill, but rather a notice of assessment change from 2018 to 2019. Assessed values may change when there is new construction, additions, remodeling, land use changes, or due to annual adjustments based on marketing trends. So be watching for that. Checking in our Columbus, Indiana weather. Right now, you have light rain, 50 degrees, going up to 65. Feels like 42 out. The winds are on the northwest at 13. The sun's going to rise at 6:52 and set at 8:32. Windy morning showers today. Those showers linger on through tonight with a low of 41, continuing through Saturday. Thunderstorms could produce lightning with a high of 62, clearing out on Sunday with a high of 61, but that rain comes back around on Monday with a high of 69. So through most of the weekend, keep that umbrella handy. Sunday looks like the best day to get outside. And if your travels are taking you to Avon, Indiana this morning, you have light rain, 49 degrees, going up to 63. Feels like 40 out right now because those winds are coming down out of the northwest at 16 to 20 miles an hour. At sunrise at 6:53 and sunset at 8:35. Showers passing through today. Going to be windy most of the day. Tonight, dropping down to 41. Showers on Saturday with a high of 59. Partly cloudy on Sunday with a high of 59. And rain returning on Monday with a high of 63. Are you ready to get the celebration started early? That celebration is Cinco de Mayo. That's coming up May 5th. But get started early at Tequila Sunrise, Mexican cuisine in Brownsburg, Indiana, where you can get fresh fusion Mexican cuisine. The best in Brownsburg, 1551 North Range Street, Brownsburg, Indiana, 317-858-5342. They open at 11 a.m. every day, so definitely check out the best in Brownsburg, the best in Hendricks County. It's Tequila Sunrise Mexican cuisine. It's Ace in Brownsburg. That's right. Ace Hardware, the helpful place. 800 East Main Street in Brownsburg, 317-939-0026. They're an authorized battery and electric still dealer. Who's your automotive expert in Brownsburg? It's Bill Estes, your auto repair expert for all makes and models. Go to BillEstes.com today. Get your hair in the game with Sports Clips Haircuts. Sports Clips Haircuts. Located in Brownsburg at 321 West Northfield Drive in Brownsburg. That number is 317-858-7992. Go to www.sportsclips.com/IN112. And in your news by the numbers this morning, under a new pilot program that releases nonviolent offenders to save money by keeping them out of jail after assessing the offender's criminal history, flight risk, and danger to the community. Successful pretrial supervision means that those in the program did not pick up any new arrests, fail to appear in court, or violate the terms of their conditions. 141, the number of successful arrestees who made it to trial. 74, the number of failed pretrial arrestees. 228, current number of people in the program with no issues. Hendricks County has 2 levels of supervised pretrial release and 1 without supervision, Rice said. Moderate supervision requires that clients meet with court officials once a month. Enhanced supervision requires meetings twice a month. Those released under basic supervision are on their own recognizance without meetings. 80% success rate for those under supervised release, 95% success rate for those under basic release. And that comes from Hendricks pretrial assessor Nick Rice. Your car looking a little down after the winter? Well, how about taking it to CleanSensationAutoDetail.com, 6233 West County Road 600 South in Coatesville, Indiana, 317-371-3185. CleanSensationAutoDetail.com. They're a full-service automotive detail shop specializing in interior and exterior cleaning. Take pride, as they do, in your ride. For power washing, soft washing services, call Pinpoint Services, 317-443-5277. Free estimates. Out of Indianapolis, a male died in a fiery single-car crash Thursday night on the city's southwest side. Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department and other agencies were sent shortly after 11:05 p.m. to a personal injury crash with entrapment in the 5600 block of Kentucky Avenue. That's just northeast of Mendenhall Road. Decatur Township Fire Department reported the sedan was found half burning and in a ditch. The man was alone in the vehicle. Information about the driver or possible cause of the crash was not immediately available. On a side note, a motorist driving by the crash site hit an IMPD vehicle. There were no injuries in that crash. Let us lighten your load. Who can do it? Why, it's Apostolakis Cleaning Service. Family owned with over 25 years of professional housekeeping experience. What you need when you need it. Cleaning plans that fit your unique needs and hectic schedule. If you need it, chances are we do it. One time or recurring service, just give us a call. Insured references available. That number is 317-999-5764. Apostolakis Cleaning. They look forward to serving you. You say today is your birthday? Well, we want to celebrate with you from Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. If you were born on this date, April 26th, you are a very fixed and determined person. These qualities help you to determinedly focus on a goal and patiently see it through to fruition. However, times you can be one-track minded and stubborn. Change and instability tend to bother you more than most. You can also be an exceptionally good worker with excellent work ethic and a strong sense of responsibility. Others know they can depend on you. Famous people sharing a birthday today are Carol Burnett, Channing Tatum, and Jordana Brewster. So share the birthday. If you know someone that's having a birthday today, wish them the best. Tell them it's Friday. Enjoy their birthday all weekend long. A man who was already in custody on suspicion of burglarizing two homes in Irvine, California, was arrested Thursday in connection with the slayings of a former professional hockey player and a mother of two in Newport Beach, California. Wendy Miller, 48, and Darren Parch, 38, were discovered dead in Parch's condominium Sunday evening when his roommate returned home from an Easter weekend getaway. Police were called to the home around 9:30 p.m. and did not detect any sign of forced entry. Police say suspect Jamon Rayon Buggs, 44, of Huntington Beach, was being held at the Orange County Jail on suspicion of breaking into two homes in Irvine on April 20th, 21st, when police charged him in the double homicide case. Buggs was booked on a suspicion of attempted burglary, shooting into an inhabited dwelling, possession of a firearm by a felon, and a hit and run for a previous incident before being slapped with the double murder charges. He's being held on $1 million bond. Friends told police they last saw Miller and Parch early Saturday morning when Miller offered to give Parch a ride home from a bar. Authorities announced Monday they were investigating the deaths as homicides without disclosing the nature of the relationship between the two. Parch previously played minor league hockey as a forward for teams including the Waterloo Blackhawks and the San Diego Gulls. Miller was the CEO of Wings for Justice, a nonprofit organization that advocates for children in the family court system. She worked for more than 12 years as a licensed psychologist in California and Michigan, counseling children, individuals, couples, and families, and authored 2 books related to treating domestic violence victims, according to her online biography. And in that travel center weather, what do you got for us right now? We got, if you're going up to Chicago, Illinois today, it's mostly cloudy right now. It's a chilly 49 degrees. Going to climb up to 62. The winds are out of the west-northwest at 10. Humidity 70%. That sunrise is at 5:54 and sets at 7:44. A mostly sunny but windy day tonight, dropping down to 41. Saturday, chilly with rain, high of 46. Stays chilly on Sunday with a high of 47, but just cloudy, no precipitation. But that precipitation does come back on Monday with a high of 49. So keep that umbrella, that jacket, and that sweater handy. A federal judge in Washington state Thursday blocked nationwide enforcement of rules enacted by the Trump administration that could strip federal funding from healthcare providers who refer patients to have an abortion. The ruling by U.S. District Judge Stanley Bastian and Yakima Federal Court came 2 days after a federal judge in Portland, Oregon, indicated he would block at least some of the rule changes, which were due to effect May 3rd. The suit challenging the changes were brought against the Department of Health and Human Services by Washington State Attorney General Bob Ferguson and abortion rights groups, including Planned Parenthood. Opponents of the rule changes described them as a transparent attack on Planned Parenthood, said they would curb access to care such as contraception and breast and cervical cancer screening for millions of low-income people. Today's ruling ensures that clinics across the nation can remain open and continue to provide quality, unbiased health care to women, Ferguson said. Trump's gag rule would have jeopardized health care access to women across the country. Title X clinics, such as Planned Parenthood, provide essential services. Now they can keep serving women while we continue to fight to keep the federal government out of the exam room. The plan changes to the federal Title X family planning program, which was created in 1970 and serves 4 million patients, would prohibit clinics that receive federal money from sharing office space with abortion providers, as well as banning abortion referrals by taxpayer-funded clinics. Don't forget about that free crocheting class at the Senior Center. That's at the Hendricks County Senior Services Center. Free crocheting class beginning 1 p.m. April 18th, and then meeting each Thursday. So next Thursday, put that on your calendar. If you have questions, call Hendricks County Senior Services at 317-745-4303. If you're interested in playing cards and you're a senior, all games are open to the public to seniors 50 years and older. For information about card playing at the Lebanon Senior Citizens Club, call Ron Giles at 317-769-6797. The Board of Directors of Lebanon Senior Citizen Club has finalized their plans for the remainder of the year. The club, founded in 1964, is open to the public and hosts a range of activities to help keep senior citizens' minds and bodies active. Don't forget, tomorrow at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, it's the Mutt Strut. You want to check that out. Get your animal, get your pet out there and let them strut. While we're on the subject of animals, it is April. It is Animal Cruelty Prevention Month. Please, for gosh sakes, if you have an animal that you can't take care of out of love, out of kindness, please make sure that that animal gets the proper care and treatment it needs. There's so many available places that you can call and that you can check for help and assistance in proper care of an animal or a pet. Won't you do that today? Our animals, they are family, and they are so important to us. We've been telling you about this all week long. The Sunshine Sunday Sweeper, hosted by Sunshine Bowling Center, Sunday, April 28th, 10 a.m. to 3, 10809 East US Highway 136, Indianapolis. $40 entry, check-in at 9 a.m. Bowling starts at 10 a.m. Please get there early and sign up so that we can get started right away at 10 a.m. There'll be a youth division. If a minimum of 8 youth enter, youth planning to bowl can pre-register prior to the tournament. It's a great time. I know I'll be out there. My wife will be out there. We always participate in this great event. Whether you're a novice or you consider yourself to be an above average bowler, there is a handicap division, and there also is a scratch division. And if you are a bowler, you understand what that means. It doesn't mean you're scratching yourself, and it doesn't mean you have to be handicapped to bowl in that division. It's just based on averages and what you want to enter. The handicap division is based on your average, and you get a certain amount of pins as a handicap. The death certificate of Boston mob boss James Whitey Bulger revealed that the notorious criminal died last year from blunt force injuries of the head. The document, obtained by Fox News from West Virginia Department of Health and Human Resources on Thursday, showed that the 89-year-old was found dead on October 30th, 2018 at 8:21 a.m. He sustained injuries as a result of being assaulted by others, which occurred in the prison cell at the U.S. Penitentiary, Hazleton in Brewston Mills, West Virginia. The final manner of death was deemed to be a homicide, according to the document. The death of Bulger, who was a fugitive for 16 years and sentenced to life in prison in 2013, came after he was moved from a prison in Florida and had a stop in Oklahoma City before arriving at the high security facility in West Virginia. Text messages between former FBI officials Peter Strzok and Lisa Page indicate they discussed using briefings to the Trump team after the 2016 election to identify people they could develop for potential relationships, track lines of questioning, and assess changes in demeanor. Language one GOP lawmaker called more evidence of irregular conduct in the original Russia probe. Who's the gentle dentist? Who gives quality care with a gentle touch? It's Brahma Atmar, Doctor of Dentistry Science, and Ann Wilmore, Doctor of Dentistry Science at the Gentle Dentist, 317-272-6990, IndianaGentleDentist.com, 8101 US Highway 36 in Avon. It's the Hotcakes Restaurant in Avon, Indiana. That's right, the Hotcakes Emporium. Bring the family for Avon's best breakfast. Guy and Demos welcome you. 5201 East US Highway 36 in Avon, Indiana. 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. 317-745-6262 for a great breakfast. It's the Hotcakes Emporium Restaurant. The Massachusetts judge accused of helping an illegal immigrant evade an Immigration and Customs Enforcement officer has pleaded not guilty to all counts. Newton District Court Judge Shelley M. Richmond Joseph, 51, appeared in U.S. District Court in Boston on Thursday, where she was arraigned on obstruction of justice stemming from an incident that allegedly took place on April 2nd, 2018. Prosecutors claim in court documents that Joseph, along with a 56-year-old court officer, Wesley McGregor, helped Jose Medina Perez, a twice-deported illegal immigrant with a fugitive warranty for drunk driving in Pennsylvania, sneak out a back door after he appeared in court to be arraigned on drug charges. Authorities allege that Joseph asked an immigration agent who was in the courtroom to leave and said Medina Perez would be released into the courthouse lobby. But after the hearing, McGregor led him downstairs to the lockup and out a back door. One of Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's tweets seemed to backfire on Thursday when she tried attacking Republicans over a picture of a politician stood next to a cardboard cutout of her. GOP, let's pose our older male members next to cardboard cutouts of young female legislators, she tweeted. Her tweet included a post from the Republican Party of Kentucky. However, the politician pictured was Democratic Representative John Yarmouth of Kentucky, not a Republican as she claimed. Ocasio-Cortez later deleted the tweet, but not before critics pointed out the gaffe on Twitter. It's spring cleanup time, that's right. With all the rain we're having, all the tree branches, everything concentrated. Call Raise Trash Service for more information to help with your land clearing, scrap metal recycling, secure document destruction, crushed concrete available, roll-off containers available. It's Raise Trash Service, 317-539-2024. Welcome to Delicious. We welcome Culver's to Brownsburg, Indiana. This place, when you drive by, always a lot of cars there. We stopped in there. Great food, great service. It's Culver's of Brownsburg, Indiana. Also Culver's of Plainfield and Culver's of Greenwood. Spring is here. It's time for weddings. It's time for wedding showers. It's time for all types of graduation events. Let us design the perfect cake for your special day. Call today for a free cake tasting consultation. It's Brenda's Cakes and Catering, 6313 Rockville Road, Indianapolis, Indiana, 317-244-1241. Two-day delivery is going out of style. Amazon, which hooks shoppers on getting just about anything delivered in 2 days, announced yesterday that it will soon promise one-day delivery for its U.S. Prime members on most items. The company hopes that cutting delivery times in half will make its $119 a year Prime membership more attractive, since every other online store offers free deliveries in 2 days. Amazon also can't compete with Walmart and Target, where ordering online and picking up at a store is becoming more popular with shoppers. It's a smart change, but it's also one that's becoming increasingly necessary, said Neil Saunders, managing director at Global Data Retail. Other retailers have really upped their game in terms of delivery. Still, Sanders said the shift is likely to put even more pressure on Amazon's retail rivals as shoppers become accustomed to even faster shipping times. Amazon did not say when the change to its U.S. Prime membership will happen, but it said Thursday that in the past month it has been increasing its selection of items eligible for one-day deliveries. In some other countries, such as the UK, Prime members are already offering one-day shipping. Amazon has also been delivering more packages itself instead of relying on UPS, the post office, and other carriers. It has expanded its fleet of jets, has plans to open package sorting hubs at 2 airports, and launched a program last year that allows contractors around the country to deliver Amazon packages in vans stamped with the Amazon Smile logo. Don't forget, coming up April 27th, household civic groups, HOAs, and other organizations are teaming up to combat litter, protect water quality in our community during the Hendricks County Partnership for Water Quality's annual spring cleanup, April 27th. So if you see people with gloves, buckets, trash bags, and safety vests on, please make sure you drive carefully. If you see these folks either along the road heading to a cleanup site, make sure if you are participating that you dress for the weather, bring bug spray, suntan lotion, boots, pants, and other long sleeve shirts. Who are we? Who am I? I'm Dave C. This is Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg, completely nonprofit, completely free. We broadcast live from Brownsburg, Indiana, every Monday through Friday. We bring you free local advertising, PSAs, and news, sports, weather, history of the day, birthday horoscopes, word of the day, quote of the day. So won't you tune in with us every day? We feature and start every single day with the Pledge of Allegiance. We honor and respect our canine officers, our first responders, our active service people, and our veterans. We have our local and regional weather forecasts and updates, and a heck of a whole lot more. We are the new kid in town on internet radio. We broadcast out to over 40 venues and continue to grow. Give us a call at 317-416-1954 for more information. On Twitter, we are Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg, at Indiana Radio 267. Catch us live on YouTube, Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg, and on Facebook on Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. Also catch us on Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter, where you get your message out. No chatter, clatter, crap. No blowback at you. For business people and shoppers both, it's a win-win. We encourage you to shop local each and every single day. And our trivia for today, can you identify a rich creamy sauce of butter, egg yolks, and lemon juice that is named after a European country? Which military forces gained control of Britain in 1066 at the Battle of Hastings? And name the primary ingredient of each of these foods with a geographical name. First one is Welsh rabbit, and the second one is Bombay duck. And we'll have those answers coming up for you shortly. And if you're traveling over to Jamestown, Indiana this morning, right now you have cloudy skies, 49 degrees, going up to 62. Feels like a chilly 42 out. That's because those winds are coming down from the northwest at 16 to 18 miles an hour. That humidity is 88%. That sunrise is at 6:53 and sets at 8:36. A mostly sunny day, a bit windy. Tonight, dropping down to a low of 40. Saturday, showers, high of 57. Showers move out on Sunday with a high of 58. But Monday, they move right back in with a high of 61. So definitely going to be an up and down weekend. So keep that umbrella handy. And our word of the day today is putsch. P-U-T-S-C-H. Putsch. Putsch is a secretly plotted and subtly executed attempt to overthrow a government. In its native Swiss German, putsch originally meant knock or thrust. So to try and overthrow a government suddenly is a putsch attempt. And that's your word of the day. Are you ready to love your body again? Well, if you are, you need to see Stanley Harper, board certified plastic surgeon at Sharper Surgery. That's right, Sharper Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery, 10090 East US Highway 36, Suite D, Avon, Indiana. Board certified plastic surgeon, free cosmetic plastic surgery consultations. It's time to love your body again. Out of Indianapolis, it's the opening weekend for Avengers Endgame, and fans were out in force Thursday night for the opening after several Indianapolis theaters, including the IMAX Theater at Indiana State Museum. People of all ages and wardrobes showed up at the downtown theater. One fan said he made his own Captain America cosplay costume. He told us that the decade-long wait for the movie had well been worth it. Braden Kruger said, "It's crazy. It means a lot. For since I was a little kid to growing up to now, I'm about to graduate college. It's coinciding with this release. It's surreal, really." Theater manager Brian Hames said, "It's exciting. It's a decade leading up to this. Everybody's really excited. I think they can't wait to see what happens." Showing through Saturday night are mostly sold out. Tickets sold out shortly after they went on sale April 2nd. Theater officials said a few seats remain available for the rest of the weekend. So if you're interested in going, you better check that out real quick. A 70-year-old woman is saying a cable technician went too far when he gave her a hug. Karen Loest, a retired sheriff's deputy, said it happened at her home outside Denver as the technician was finishing up a job earlier this month. He was compressing my chest. My arms were sore and hurting, she told Inside Edition. Lois and her son Mike demonstrated what she said happened for Inside Edition cameras. I got up to see him out the door. I took a couple steps, and then he put me in a hug. I said, okay, you need to leave, she added. He finally turned and went out the door. As he walked out, he kept saying, sorry, ma'am, sorry, ma'am, sorry, ma'am, she added. Cops charged David Novinsky with negligent bodily injury to an at-risk person due to her age. Since news of the arrest emerged, many have wondered whether someone should end up at court over a hug. Inside Edition posed the question to Loest, who said, well, they didn't experience what I experienced. Inside Edition spoke to Novinsky's lawyer, Mike McCullough, about the case. McCullough said his client should not have been charged because he was merely being friendly. He's from Oklahoma, and he's a great guy. He hugs everybody. He hugs people at work. He hugs friends. He hugs people around him. He gave her a gentle hug, and he left, McCullough said. So, again, watch those hands. Watch who you hug. And basically, anymore, just keep your hands to yourself. And in our world history on this day, April 26th, in 1994, Nelson Mandela wins the presidency in South Africa's first multiracial elections. In 1986, the world's worst nuclear disaster occurs at Chernobyl power plant in the Soviet Union. In 1968, students seized the administration building at Ohio State University. In 1931, the first nonstop flight from England to India is completed. I'm sorry, that was in 1929. And in 1607, the British established a colony at Cape Henry, Virginia. And that's your history on this day, April 26th. Have you made the trip out to Jones's Greenhouse, Pottery, Garden Seed Annuals, Perennials, celebrating, check this out, 91 years of growing? We're having an open house tomorrow, April 27th, 9 to 5, and Sunday, April 28th, 11 to 4. Complimentary food, greenhouse and flower beds available for special occasions. Perennial sale, buy 3, get 1 free of equal or lesser value. Come on out to Jones's Greenhouse, another great local vendor. 645 North 650 East Lebanon, 317-769-3254. Go to www.jonesesgreenhouse.com. Coming up, mark your calendar, June 24th to the 28th, it's Bike Safety Week at the Hot Skates in Avon. Get your helmets and bicycles ready. Safe riding on sidewalks, neighborhood streets, and trails will be our focus this week as campers harness their riding skills and work on balance as they practice sharp turns, long straightaways, and figure eights on a unique bike course designed by the Brownsburg Kiwanis Club and Hoosier Rails to Trails. 913 Sports will provide their kids' riding bikes program also. Are you ready to take your fight to your pipes? That's right. Fight Plumbing. FightPlumbing.com. 30 years of 24-hour service. 317-271-5400. Fight Plumbing. Another one of our great local vendors. It's Big O Tire, the team you trust. Locally owned and operated by Mike Trammell in Brownsburg. 858-9800 on 5 Commerce Drive. Get that car ready for spring, summer travel. You have a car sitting around that you don't need? Well, how about donating your car and supporting our troops at the same time? Call 1-888-979-VETS, 1-888-979-8387, or donate online at carshelpingveterans.org. Donate your car today. And on this day in sports history, in 1997, Mario Lemieux, Pittsburgh Penguins, played what was billed as his last NHL game. He later came out of retirement to play for Penguins as an owner player. In 1966, Red Auerbach retired as head coach of the Boston Celtics. And in 1912, Hugh Bradley of the Boston Red Sox hit his first home run in Fenway Park. That was the first home run in Fenway Park. And that's your sports history on this April 26th. I want you to save these dates. June 6th, 6 to 10, June 7th, 6 to 11, June 8th, 6 to midnight. It's the St. Susanna Summer Festival. Go to stsusannachurch.com/Summer Festival to check it all out. That's at 1210 East Main Street, Plainfield, Indiana. All nights featuring the gambling tent, beer wine garden, dime toss, kiddie games, book fair, carnival rides, and more. Let's check back one more time on those weather updates. So if you're getting ready, if you're drinking that second or third cup of coffee on this Friday, you get the right start. In Brownsburg, Indiana, under current cloudy skies, it's 47 degrees, going up to 62. Just feels like 43 out right now. So grab that coat, grab that sweater. The winds are out of the northwest, 16 to 20 miles an hour. That sun's going to set at 8:35. Passing AM showers, continuing to hang around through tonight with that low of 40. Saturday, sad to tell you, showers and a high of 58. Clearing out on Sunday with a high of 58. So it's going to be a cool one. Remember, those flood advisories are in effect. So if you're out traveling, be very, very careful. This is Dave C. This is Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg. We are live. We are local. Always remember that our animals are so important. Our animals and pets are part of our family. Always honor and salute our canine officers, our first responders, our active service people, and our veterans. Never forget them. Never let them get out of your heart. I'm not afraid of tomorrow, for I have seen yesterday and I love today. God bless our town. God bless this beautiful country that we live in. Have a positive attitude today and all weekend. Make it a positive change in someone else's life. I'm Dave C. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. We'll be back Monday. You have a great weekend. Try and stay dry. Keep that umbrella handy. And we'll see you all on Monday.